Maybe he's gonna have an instinctive pass. Oh! So his agility is his weapon. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons from anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm an art teacher, former animator, volleyball coach, and volleyball player. In this video, I'll be reacting to Blue Lock Season 1, Episode 4. I'm actually kind of fascinated that Isagi has not become the ego striker yet, even though that's what he's trying to be. And I wonder if this is because he's not meant to be one, and his ultimate role is like Kuroko from Kuroko no Basket, where his ultimate skill is really to empower the team. Because even when he tries to get into that zone of being a striker, the inner monster comes out and he ends up passing the ball. Although he did show glimpses of him being that ego striker because he ended up knocking out his friend after Bachida passed the ball to him and he instinctively kicked it in the other guy's face to win that game. So I'm really looking forward to when that moment unlocks in him where he does actually become a clutch striker. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for my weekly anime reaction videos. And click that like button if you want to support this channel. Now let's get this Blue Lock party started. Sexy! I don't remember this round robin of talents. Look at the pages of this notebook. First, you see how all the lines are not even length. And this is how he makes things look more organic when lines are a little bit more random. So you can see all the pages there. And even if you look at the top of the notebook, you see how the pages are at different angles. And then you even have a shadow on the back page to show the wrinkle of the hand gripping the notebook. Such incredible detail. And another good sign of understanding anatomy and animation is the shadow of the knuckles of his writing hand. So not only do you have lines describing the form of the knuckle, but also the shadows showing how the hand is flexed as it's writing. Jumping. I remember he was jumping next to Isagi. Yeah, what is his weapon? This is a good leader here. I'm not a fan of this bald guy, he's kind of annoying. People picking the ear is very common in anime, it seems. Yeah, there is some level of teamwork they do have to execute. 0 to 1. So ka. Next up, it's me 11. Let's see what it says on the actual notebook here. 8 in, and a bunch of Japanese and a soccer diagram that I don't understand. Lame name. Premonition and intuition. So are they practicing or playing in a game? Want it to feet? What does that mean? So the fear of losing has made them play better as a team. Oh, I heard that Japanese vending machines are so good. So he doesn't have a specific skill. That's like Ushijima telling him, "You're not strong enough to defeat me." Kind of reminded me of that. I like this voice actor. Ooh, Kunigami giving him a compliment. Ooh, what does he want? Thank you. Oh, that's right, he did pass it to him from that first game. Okay. I kind of like this guy. Hmm, that's a good question. By the way, that's a real question to ask because we actually ask our volleyball girls this exact question at tryouts. Why are you here and why do you play volleyball? And sometimes if we don't think deeply enough about that question, we're not going to work as hard because if we don't have a strong purpose, you're not really going to get the best experience. Now, I'm not saying that every time you do something, you have to know exactly why, because sometimes playing volleyball for fun and just showing up, that's good reason enough. But when you're playing for a competitive team and you're trying to accomplish great things, you can't just mindlessly show up. You have to be intentional with what you're doing. And even if you don't want to play in college or play on varsity or whatever your long-term goal is, you still need to at least have a short-term goal of why am I here? Am I here to get better at this? Am I here to compete? Am I here to win? Whatever it is, make sure you think deeply about your purpose on the court or here on the field. Soccer superhero. Pirate Kings. Oh, that's a really cool pose. This is kind of the counter movement of the arms as he's kicking across his body. Very realistic. Striker. I like how a lot of these animes point back to these childhood moments of where they get hooked on the sport or get inspired to pursue the sport. Yeah, he wants to be a hero. I like how he said fight the right way. That's a total Kageyama look. Oh, what a nice guy. Oh, he gets a sizzling steak? Points for prizes. This is like a prison. Oh, wow. This is a man of principle. Damn. Alright, you know we gotta break down this food animation here. First you hear the sizzling of the plate, and then you hear the clanking of the metal on the iron skillet. But what's really fascinating is the texture inside the meat and how you have the lines of the meat strands. And you look where the fork is inserted into the meat, you see how there's like lines around it to show that there's pressure from the fork poking inside the steak there. And that gravy and that sauce is just glistening. All those glare shapes to show that it's a liquid. Ooh, oh, and the glare shapes are moving to show the sizzling. Wow. Now there's the real question. Maybe because he sensed that he was the killer in that moment. He's like sniffing it. That's funny. Baru. Mid-range shot. He has instincts. Decisive decisions. Everyone looks like a pig. Arigato, Kunigami. Interesting that he recognizes he doesn't take a compliment. Fist pump. That is a beautiful fist, by the way. Very well drawn. Do people fist pump this often in Japan? Because I feel like we've been seeing a lot of fist pumps from Kuroko no Basket and now Blue Lock. By the way, that red color with yellow hair totally reminds me of Nekoma, by the way. Is it just me? Team of I. Of course, the guy with the crazy hair, like Nekoma's hitter. Is that real sun or is that fake sky? Ultra offensive system. So everyone gets a shot. Oh, okay, so everyone gets a rotation. Okay, that's fair. So everyone gets a score. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because then no one's going to specialize in a role. Wow. So maybe that red-haired guy's specialty is defense then. I like his shark teeth. Maybe after he sees that it... Maybe after the shark teeth guy sees that it works, he's gonna continue to buy in. Let's see who's in the start formation here. So Bachira is in the front, okay. And where's Isagi? Okay, it's on the far right. And Kunigami. Those are the three people I want to keep my eye on. So dribbling is his tactic, his skill. Oh, he's going to dribble right through. Ooh, the monster's coming out. Oh. Mr. Bangs. Blocked his, okay, they blocked his potential routes and used a third person to steal the ball. Did they actually steal it? So they scouted the opponent too. So he could take on 3 people. And now everyone else is open to strike. 15 minutes in. Alright, Kunigami's turn to be up. Everyone's one-on-one. Is this his mid-range shot? Yes. Oh, blocked by the goalie though. Okay, that was an awkward animation throw. So unfortunately, we might be seeing a slight decline in the animation quality. I just noticed that the running is very stiff. And then even when he's throwing here, first of all, that soccer ball is way too big. A soccer ball is smaller than a basketball, so your palm should be like almost a third of the size. Here it's only the eighth of the size. And the speed with which it's released, he's actually releasing it really fast, but the ball is moving really slow. So the way you have to show a ball accelerating, even if it's a short throw, still fast out of the hands, but then maybe a shorter distance. See how it kind of comes slow motion out of the hands? That was kind of an awkward throw there. Mr. Bangs. Maybe they're just saving the goal to the very end. Waiting for the perfect opportunity, and his hands in his pocket. Oh, another defense. Second ball. This guy must be special, Mr. Bangs. So maybe he's the ultimate passer? A full court passer? Oh, I love that. I love it when each character has like an odd quirk to them. Join our channel memberships and be a part of an exclusive interactive community where you receive early access to all my reaction videos 5 days before they get released, behind the scenes content, members only polls, monthly watch parties where you get to interact directly with me, and uncensored reaction videos with 100% opacity for an extra level of enjoyment. You'll also receive exclusive loyalty badges and custom emojis just for members. So click that join button below to enjoy your members only perks today. Oh, now the music's getting crazy. Oh, kawa. Oh, chipped right over him. Okay, only 1 point. Of course, the guy with the coolest hair is the striker. Uh-oh, the fighting has started. I like that I have an image of him just fixing his hair. You have a lot of time. The header. So now they're going to try to burn the clock. Now this music is getting very looming. Let's see if Raichi can do something. It's funny how they save the good animation for the fighting parts, but not for the dribbling and the running. Oh, for once, the bald guy says something wise. That guy always has like a vein popping out of his face.
バチラか国神みたいな相手の嫌がる攻撃を徹底した方がいいんじゃないかって話。
誰の武器が使えねえだと。
喧嘩するなって。今から作戦を変更する方がリスキーだ。それよりもこのままいろんな攻撃を仕掛ける方が相手も対策を練りにくいのは間違いない。
Yeah, I wonder what happens if they actually stick to it. But no one gets into a rhythm when someone only gets a strike for 10 minutes. Let's see what Kunigami thinks, but it doesn't look like people are hopeful in this plan based on their facial expressions. What does it mean by exactly like romance? Hey, anyway, even though this is a funny scene where he's trying to make an analogy of the opponent being a girl that he's out of his league but trying to win her over, this is also very realistic for true competitors because great competitors are always trying to find imagery, analogies, or what we call the game within the game to make it even more competitive, or another way to incentivize them. Like my wife, she used to play a lot of basketball and she used to pretend like there was $100 bill strapped to the basketball, and that's what made her play aggressive defense because she now pursued the ball with even greater intent. So I like that they incorporate this element here. But it looks like it didn't work for him though. Gagamaru. Maybe he's gonna have an instinctive pass. Oh! So his agility is his weapon. Oh, but he gets blocked. His face is all messed up. So maybe he's gonna pass it to him again to catch up. Oh, his monster speaking. Someone else has a monster. Oh, maybe his... Okay, maybe Isagi's special ability is sensing when people's monster is about to come out. I just noticed there's no referee. How can we go from 0 to 1? Premonition time. Is he gonna head? Uh-oh. Another opening for the spiky hair guy. Oh, he intercepts it. Maybe the Bangs guy is the leader of this. Nico's the heartbeat of the team. By the way, I think it's fascinating that Nico, he's kind of the coordinator of the team, and he's maybe because his bangs are so long, and that's trying to allude to the fact that he sees everything, but people can't sense that he's the one orchestrating, so he's kind of hiding behind his bangs there. Ooh, getting goosebumps. Sees the opening. Oh, Nico with the block shot. That's a cool image right there. We gotta see. I wonder how close this is to the anime, because this is a poster level shot with the scratchy lines and every hair strand is moving in a different direction but still flowing mostly in the same direction. When you see the gums on the teeth, that's how you know they're really gritting hard. Oh, but the agility save. Oh no. Maybe he was trying to shoot, but instinctively he was trying to pass.
これでイーブンね。
よく反応したなお前。
ガガマルすげえ。
This guy's just giving up his life for the win.
追いつかれちゃいましたね。君がいなきゃ今のカウンターで試合を終わらせられたのに。
So maybe Isagi's special ability is reading the game and reading patterns.
俺たちは勝つ。
君って僕と同じ。
Oh,
でも僕
the same eyes as Jabberwock, Snash,
ゲームを支配するのは僕です。
the controlling eye, and Akashi's eyes.
ブルーロックアディショナルタイム
Bururoku, additional time.
おかずって何食ってんだろう。
俺らの納豆とたくあんよりはマシだろう。調査しに行くか。
俺は野菜炒めだけど。
圧倒的栄養バランス。
Not a lot of protein in that dish.
俺はカレー
Ooh, curry, you got meat, and you got fat, and then you got carbs with the rice.
なあ国神、おかずトレードしてくんね。納豆とたくあん。
お願い、一回だけ。カレー様のスペクタクルを我々にも。
タグ仕方ねえな
Kunigami is such a nice guy.
カレー神、国神様。
俺もカレー食いたいな。トレードしようぜ。
Ooh, stir-fried vegetables look pretty good. I think I see some meat on there, too.
よろしくお願いします僕でよければ
どうせこんなこっちゃだと思ったよ。
Hey. Oh, that's not ramen. I thought he was stirring some ramen. If you guys ever watch my Haikyuu reaction videos, which I highly recommend, they're linked below, I comment a lot on the importance of recognizing patterns, and that is the ultimate skill everyone needs to develop. Speed, power, strength, height, all that stuff is important to have and develop if you can, but ultimately the team that's able to keep track of what the opponent's doing makes their moves predictable, and then not only can you plan against that, but you can exploit those patterns by creating a perfect plan to defeat the team, because a team that's predictable is a team that's beatable.